Update post: we have been in a relationship for 1 year and we had a baby boy last week. I had a natural birth and my BF was there throughout the whole process. I screamed a lot and each time I did he whispered something like, "Can you stop screaming, you're really embarrassing me." I also threw up a few times and I saw him cover his face in shame. When I held the midwife's hand for comfort he whispered, "Let go of her, stop being so embarrassing." He also said that my birthing position was embarrassing and called me a few vulgar names. I'm really upset about his behavior that day, especially when it was when I needed his support the most. When I try to talk to him about it he denies ever saying it and that I'm being silly. Edit: I know that there are a lot of comments but I am reading them all, and I just want to thank everybody for the advice and support so far. Smiley face. I spoke to my mum about this but she is the very traditional type and although she said his behavior is wrong, I should try couple counseling first. I really don't think he is going to listen to me when I suggest getting help but I'll try. I am also going to talk to my public health nurse. Edit 2, thank you so much to everybody who commented and DM'd me with words of support and those who have also been in similar situations. I have since tried to discuss the option of couple counseling to him but to no avail, which didn't surprise me. My mum has agreed to let me stay there until I can find a new place for myself and baby. I haven't said anything to him yet, I've been advised not to, so I am still planning out how I am going to take the next step.
I 24F literally shat myself a lot upside down face while having a contraction, then my water broke a minute after. My husband 25M helped the nurse clean me up. Then he helped hold me up as I delivered our son. Not to mention him holding everything together at home the whole time, and constantly being present and ready to help at any moment. That is all said to assure you that your BF's behavior is not normal and is not acceptable. You're not being silly. This is a huge red flag, and a big indicator of what his future behavior will be like in stressful situations. Please don't feel like you have to stay with him just because you have a baby together. You deserve better than this.
I'm surprised your midwife didn't tell him to leave the room when he was acting like that. I'd hate to see how he copes with a crying baby. Keep your eye on him, seriously.
I'm so sorry. My child's father, who is no longer around much and I am separated from, also acted as though I was embarrassing him. I screamed and screamed. My contractions hurt so horribly, like I was being stabbed over and over, and he just looked at me so rudely and literally left the room a few times. All I can remember of this day is mostly him making me feel like I was doing something wrong. I deserved better. You deserve better. Please get out now.
Deleted.
My husband shushed me during contractions, no pain relief. A few months later, he got a kidney stone, and even with pain relief, he was crying out in pain. Karma is a thing. Edit, thanks for the awards.
I'm going to disagree with the people saying he needs to grow up here. Because this isn't an immaturity issue. You don't insult and degrade your partner while they give birth to your child because you're immature. You do it because you're a huge fucking asshole. And you don't gaslight her about it afterwards because you're immature. You do it because you're a huge manipulative asshole. He's ensured that one of the biggest things you'll remember about that day is him verbally abusing you. No good person would ever do this. And I can't imagine someone being an angel up until this point either. I would bet there's more to his behavior, even before this, even if you're not aware of it.
And GT, he denies ever saying it. Holy shit. It's one thing if he fell apart in the hospital room because of stress, but it's a whole other thing to deny his horrible behavior days later. This is just flat out lying to you. You were there. You know it's a lie, and he still tries it. His level of disrespect for you knows no bounds. Do you really want this dude filling the mind of your baby with all his shitty ideas and amp behaviors?
Given that he's not apologizing but instead denying it ever happened, I don't think this is going to get better. Sounds like the beginnings of an abusive relationship to me.
Dump this man.
He had one job during your labor, to support you. He failed at his first task as a father. He will fail again. He's an asshole. Dump him and go concentrate on caring for your baby and yourself.